So I prophesied as he commanded me, and the breath came into them, and they lived and stood up upon their feet, an exceeding great army. Are you want to see?
Purple shirt, cargo pants, and black boots. It's wartime, send the prayers up and call the troops. Blow the trumpets, the prophets have risen from the dead. That valley of them dry bones, the spirit is fed. Laying open the book of law to teach the people. Crying loud as a trumpet trying to reach the people. Scoffers, naysayers, you hypocrites. And keeping one damn law your honor with your lips. Blind guys leading the blind into a pit. You're twofold, the child of hell, then your pastor is. Once a people with no mercy, we will bastard kids. All praises to the Father, we've been reconciled. Rebirth, resurrected, and regenerated. Sin using flesh covered bones that were naked. This holy Bible is the antidote to heal the people. But we still some stiff-necked and rebellious children.
I got a question. You like it here? I said, do you like it here? Yeah, this earth. You like it here? It's fun?
I know to be somewhere greater, like better, I'm gonna be in heaven.
If you do what?
If I follow the
Okay. You like this place? You love it here? You love it here, sis? You hate it here, huh? Okay. Are we oppressed there?
Huh?
Is this the land of our captivity?
No.
You said no? What about you? Is this the land of our captivity? No? What about you, sis? You think, is this the land of your captivity?
Well, yeah.
It is.
Yeah.
The light bulb. I see the light bulb going. Yes, this is the land of your captivity. We were taken from a place and brought here. Now our people doing stuff after the manner of the people here. You say you love it here. I hate it here. My people getting shot down in the streets here. The mothers of our children are dying from drug overdoses and being raped and prostituted here. How could you love it here? Ecclesiastes 7:7. I hate this place. I can't stand this place. I can't wait for the Most High to send his son back to get this whole earth back in order. Everything is out of order right now, bruh. But you love it here? How could you love it here? You work all day, or you do whatever you do to get money all day to give it right back to your oppressor. How could you love it here? How could you love it here, bruh? I hate this place, man. Ecclesiastes 7:7. Read.
The book of Ecclesiastes, chapter 7, verse 7. Surely, oppression makes...
Hold on. Are we oppressed?
Yes.
Are we oppressed? Sis, do you believe that we're oppressed? Yes, right? Okay. So surely oppression should make you feel some sort of way. Seeing your people on the bottom when you should be on the top should make you feel some sort of way. You know why you feel like you're royalty? Because you are. You know why you feel like you're royalty? Because you are. Our people ain't been taught that. You know why you feel like you're a king when you walk this dog on earth? Because you are.
That's right.
Read.
Surely oppression maketh a wise man mad.
So my brother, if you were wise, this oppression will piss you off. I hate this place, man. Give me Deuteronomy 28, verse 1. God said, if you keep my commandments, I will give you all these blessings. Our people say, no, I don't want to do that. I don't want to do this, and this. I don't want to do none of that. God says, hey, woman, be with a man. I don't want to do that. These niggas ain't no good. Hey, God told the man, be with one sister. I don't want to do that. These hoes ain't loyal.
Bring it up.
Come on.
Deuteronomy chapter 28, verse 1.
Our people are doing all these different... Hold that. Give me Proverbs 3:31. Give me that first. Our people are doing all these things contrary to what God told us to do. God said, if you love me... Christ said, if you love me, keep my commandments. The beginning of wisdom and knowledge is to fear God and keep the commandments. That's the beginning of us getting wisdom and understanding. We gotta fear God, meaning we fear the judgments that's gonna happen to us if we don't keep the commandments. Read.
The book of Proverbs, chapter 3, verse 31. Envy thou not the oppressor, and choose none of his ways.
Who ways are you choosing right now? You know, God told us not to defile our temple, but you smoking. That's right. Our forefathers didn't do that. Our forefathers never did that. Y'all are in attire that's not of the attire of princesses of the Most High, of daughters of Sarah.
Right.
Who taught you that? God didn't teach you that. Where you learn that from? This is a new behavior on the earth. If we were out here all in dresses with purses and high-heel pumps on, teaching you the Bible, when you look at us like, yo, what's wrong with these niggas?
Right.
This is how God looking at y'all right now. Like, what's wrong with my sisters?
Right.
That's how God looking at y'all. God ain't teach us how to do that. God ain't teach us how to hate each other. You understand? He said, love one another. When you read Leviticus 19:17, he said, love your brother. Correct them so he won't go off in the midst of sin and die here.
Also says before you correct somebody else, correct yourself.
Right. You gotta judge before you can judge righteously. You gotta be doing what? Keeping the commandments. You gotta be doing righteousness. That's keeping the commandments. Guess what? You see these brothers out here? We're practicing that act. Before we come out and judge anybody, we got to keep the commandments.
That's right.
We don't let people come out here that's brand new that ain't keeping the commandments. Because that's hypocritical. We don't do that. You understand? Deuteronomy 28, start at verse 1. Listen to this.
The book of Deuteronomy, chapter 28, verse 1. And it shall come to pass, if thou shalt hearken diligently unto the voice of the Lord thy God.
Do we hearken diligently unto the voice of the Lord thy God today? Do we hearken diligently, meaning listen closely to the Lord thy God today? How do you listen to God today? How would you listen to God? Where they found? Right here. This is how you listen. This is the voice of God right here. How people don't listen? They don't read the Bible. It's the saying. It says, if you want to hide anything from a black man, what you do? You put it in the book. She said, put it in the Bible. They might as well say put it in the Bible. So I don't want to read that, man. Wow. You say grandma hide the money in the Bible because your brothers ain't going to look there. That's crazy. That's crazy right there. That's crazy. Hey, but guess what? That's a reality that we're living in.
Right.
That's a precondition that we're living under. They're Christian? They're not? What's a Christian? A Christian is the follower of Christ. Christ kept the commandments.
Right.
So the Christians, but the Christians in church don't believe in Christ. They show by their actions they don't believe in Christ.
Right. Bring it out.
So they're on the same boat. Come on.
To observe and to do all his commandments, which I command thee this day, that the Lord thy God will set thee on high above all nations.
Are we above all nations right now? Are we set up on high above all nations? Why? Why? Because we did the complete opposite of everything we about to read. God said, keep the commandments and I'll set you up above all nations. He said, if you keep my commandments, I will set you up above all nations.
That's right.
You were created to be above all nations.
That's right.
That's why y'all here, man. You ain't here just to do whatever you want. We commanded to do things while we're here on this earth. Or if you don't, it's judgment for that.
That's right.
Come on.
Of the earth, and all these blessings shall come on thee and overtake thee, if thou shalt hearken unto the voice of the Lord thy God. Blessed shalt thou be in the city, and blessed shalt thou be in the field.
Are we blessed in the city right now or blessed in the field? I'm looking at these pictures right here. It looks like we cursed in the field. During Jim Crow, the time of Jim Crow and the black clothes, we were cursed in the city. Heck, we're getting shot down in the streets right now. Are we not cursed in the city? It's because we didn't keep the commandments. Now I got a question. Who else on this earth is cursed in the city? So-called Hispanics, the so-called Native Americans.
That's right.
They're cursed in the city too.
Right.
These curses befell them as well. They disregard everything too. The Northern Kingdom, they start worshiping idols, cutting their hearts out, eating cannibalism. Okay, the Incas, the Mayas, they are people too. Yes. The Hispanics, they are people too. We're all one nation of Israel, and all of us broke the commandments of God.
That's right.
Right. Let's read that. Verse 15. Let's go straight there. You're right. Come on.
The book of Deuteronomy, chapter 28, verse 15. But it shall come to pass, if thou wilt not hearken unto the voice of the Lord thy God, to observe to do all his commandments.
So we got to hearken unto the voice of God, meaning read this Bible and keep all the commandments that are in there. It's not impossible. Christ did it. Job did it. Noah did it. Abraham did it. Okay, the Most High dealt with all of them. Come on.
And his statutes, which I command thee this day, that all these curses shall come upon thee and overtake thee. Verse 32. Thy sons and thy daughters shall be given unto another people.
Who that happened to? Us. Who else? Who else? Did it happen to the Japanese people? Did it happen to the Chinese people? Did it happen to the Arab people? It didn't happen to them, not as a nation.
They wasn't taken out of there. They wasn't taken out. They was like putting camps inside, in the inside.
They don't fit these curses. They don't fit these curses.
They was taken into bondage, but not kept away. So they're not.
I mean, it was slavery portrayed throughout all the four corners of the earth, but none like it happened to the children of Israel, according to these curses.
Right. And thine eyes shall look and fill with longing for them all the day long, and there shall be no might in thine hand.
So our children were taken, and physically taken, and we looked at our children and we had no might to get our children back. That's a hell of a thing to see, man.
Right.
That's a hell of a sight. You got a child? You got a child? You got a child? You got a child? You got nieces and nephews. Imagine your nieces and nephews are taken and given to another race of people, another nation of people, and you know what's going to happen to them. You know they're going to beat their backs. If they don't want to eat and rather than die, they're going to knock their teeth out and force the food in their mouth. This is the things that happen to our people.
Right.
These are the things that happen to our people here, man. This is the land of your captivity. You are yet this day in your captivity.
46. Verse 46. And they shall be upon thee for a sign and for a wonder, and upon thy seed forever.
So these curses are going to be upon the children of Israel for a sign and for a wonder, and upon their seed forever. How long is forever, by the way? How long is that? Never ending. So we can look at these curses. We can look at these curses and see who they fall on, right? So the curses are going to be a sign to lead us to who these people are. These curses are going to... I know who these people are because I know who this happened to. All you got to do is pick up a history book. This is a history book. Did y'all know that?
That's right.
This is it's not a big story. It's not a big story. It's actual events that happen.
But what I'm saying is, if you read it, all of it is like a story. It's telling what happened, like to...
Right, history. Right. Right.
I call it a story.
Okay.
Like,
Oh, okay, all praises. That's rare. A lot of our people don't read don't read the Bible. They don't pick that thing up, man. Oh yeah? Oh man. Hey, check this out. Verse 47. Watch this. Watch this.
Verse 47.
So these curses are going to be upon us forever. So here's another curse. Watch this.
Because thou servest not the Lord thy God with joyfulness and with gladness of heart, for the abundance of all things. Therefore shalt thou serve thine enemies.
So you serve who?
Thine enemies.
Okay, so we're going to see who our enemies are. I got a question. Did you read this at your Christian academy? Have you ever read this at your Christian academy? You read this? So who did they tell you your enemies were in the Christian academy?
They never really told us what.
Okay, so we're going to figure that out today. We're going to get it straight today.
I remember a story that y'all said last time. I think it was 2 Saturdays ago. Y'all said when Esau was born with like reddish, like
He was red.
Yeah, and Jacob was olive color. So
Not olive color.
what color was it?
He was black, just like everybody else that was on the face of the earth before that.
Right.
And you think about it. Olive, the brother brought out earlier. Olives come in 3 colors. They come in green, black, and brown. Ain't nobody walking around green, so black and brown. So you take your pick. Come on.
Verse 48. Therefore shalt thou serve thine enemies, which the Lord shall set against thee.
God sent our enemies against us. Why? Because we didn't keep the commandments. Come on.
And hunger.
So if you want food, who you got to go see today? Who own the grocery stores? Who? Okay. You agree? You agree? So if we want food, the Bible says we got to go to our enemies. You said the white man. God says, what do they call it again?
Therefore shalt thou serve thine enemies.
So you said the white man. What did God call them? Okay. It happens. That's the perpetual hatred they have for us from the beginning. Come on.
Which the Lord shall send against thee.
But the Lord sent them against us. They're doing the work of the Most High because of our rebelliousness.
That's right.
They're doing God's work because we were rebellious.
Right.
Come on.
And hunger.
So if we want food, we got to go to our enemies. Come on.
And in thirst.
If you want water, Aquafina, Dasani. I drink Avion. If you want Avion, you got to go to your enemies.
Right.
You got to buy a natural resource from your enemy.
Right.
Come on.
And in nakedness.
If you want clothes, we'll be walking around here butt-ball naked unless we go to our oppressor to get clothes.
Right.
Come on.
And in want of all things.
It says in want of all things, meaning for lack of all things, you got to go to your enemy. If you want religion, you got to go to your enemy. If you want education, you got to go to your enemy. If you want toilet paper, a toothpick, a birth certificate, a death certificate, if you want anything, you must go to your enemy.
That's right.
All because of the rebelliousness of our people.
Right.
God says you got to go and serve them because you don't want to serve me. Come on.
And he shall put a yoke of iron upon thy neck.
And just in case you are confused as to who your enemy is,
Bring it out.
your enemy shall do what, brother?
Put a yoke of iron upon thy neck.
Who did that happen to? It happened to the Israelites that come up, the American black that came over. Who else did it happen to? The so-called natives, the so-called Hispanics, and I say so-called because that's what they call us. That's not what God calls us. God calls the American black shooter.
Right.
He calls the West Indian blacks Benjamin. He calls the Haitians Levi. You are Israelites. You are not African American. You are not black. That's the doggone color in the crayon box. Your parents are black. Is there anybody on this earth walking around that color right there? I don't know. I ain't seen nobody that black. I seen them blue black. They ain't that black. I seen blue black. I seen some blue black. Them Africans, they be blue black. You ever seen that? I'm telling you. Blurple. I like that. They be blurple. They be black as hell. I'm just real talk. They do. They be blurple. I seen it. You understand? Not us. We're different shades of brown.
Right.
When I said that everybody was on this earth was our color, they look like us. Give me Genesis 2:7.
Bring
give
it
me
up.
Genesis 2:7. You hold what you got. Genesis 2:7. Come on.
The book of Genesis, chapter 2, verse 7. And the Lord God formed man of the dust of the ground.
So God formed man of the dust of the ground. The dust of the ground is different shades of brown.
Right.
We have different spectrums of brown. See, our genes, we can create different colors. We can create super light and we can create super dark. You understand? The so-called white man, he can only create what he is. He can only create what he is. There's no such thing as being mixed.
Right.
You are what your father is.
Right.
Watch.
Numbers chapter 1, verse 18.
If your father's white, regardless of your skin color, yes. If not white, white means pure. We're gonna start calling them bastards that, man.
Right.
They're Edomites. That's their nationality. That's their nation of origin. They come from Esau. Yes, it's in the Bible.
Numbers chapter 1, verse 18. And they assembled all the congregation together on the first day of the second month. And they declared their pedigrees after their families by the house of their fathers.
So their bloodline, their pedigree or bloodline was determined by the house of their fathers. You gotta think about it. You ever seen a movie and brother or talk to an old head and he be like, yeah, this is my seed right here. Talking about his son, yeah, this is my seed. What do you think he's saying? Your seed is your sperm. That's the seed of copulation according to the Bible.
Right.
You plant your seed in the womb of a sister.
That's right.
So whatever you plant, like for instance, if I take an apple seed and I plant an apple seed anywhere, what kind of tree is it going to bring forth? An apple tree. So the seed is of the father. So you are what your father is.
Right.
Y'all understand that? You understand? All praises. Come on.
And he shall put a yoke of iron upon thy neck until he have destroyed thee. The Lord shall bring a nation against thee from far, from the end of the earth, as swift as the eagle flies.
See, we was in the east. They came all the way from the west. And it says, as swift as the eagle flies. I got a question. Who's the eagle? Who is the eagle? Huh? Yeah, but who's symbolized as the eagle? The Edomites. But who are they today? What are they called today? They don't call themselves Edomite, huh?
They call themselves Caucasians.
They call them Caucasians, okay. But who are they? What nations do they call themselves today? They say American. They say Spaniards. They call themselves the Greeks. All those right there. Rome, okay. The Greeks, they were the eagle. In Rome, they were the eagle. In Spain, they were the eagle. And in America, they're the eagle.
Right.
They exalt themselves as the eagle. You understand? All this, we thought all this stuff was coincidental. All these things that they're doing, it's a coincidence. This can't be the people. This can't be them, right? All these things that they're doing is biblical. God is showing you who they are. God is showing you who you are and what you must do to get up out of here. Again, I hate this place. So the faster y'all wake up, we can get the hell up out of here. I'm trying to get up out of here. You trying to stay here? Yeah, he trying to stay here. He said, I'm gonna get my smoke this. You know what I'm saying? It's about 3 o'clock. I'm gonna go slide up, go get this, I'm gonna go. Nah, bruh. Hey, it's time to get the hell up out of here, man. We gotta get our minds right so we can go. We gotta get this together so we can get up out of here. And it changes. How do you change a nation of people? You gotta change their mind. You gotta change their way of thinking. See, our oppressor. You're right. So we ain't out here for everybody that don't want to be changed. We out here for that one that wants to change. We out here for that one. If we can get one person to change out here, that's all we need. Every day we get one person. Every Sabbath we get one person. You know how many people that's gonna be at the end of the day? Them 144,000 gonna be sealed before we know it. See, but our people, they don't want to change. They like this place. That's why I asked you the question when I walked up here. I said, do you like it here? You still like it here? All praises.
Shalom, Israel. I'm Elder Nathaniel, Israel United in Christ. YouTube likes to shut our channels down, as some of you have noticed, ever so often. Subscribing to join IUIC will assure you will always stay connected to our YouTube accounts. We want to do our best to make sure this truth gets out. Please click and join our subscriber YouTube channel called Join IUIC to stay linked to all of our videos. So again, please make sure you subscribe to this Join IUIC channel to get your latest updates from all our YouTube channels. Shalom.